Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the English Listening Podcast, the place where you learn English while improving yourself every single day. I'm your host, and today's topic is something we all struggle with from time to time: laziness. We all have those days when we just want to lie on the bed, scroll endlessly on our phone, and tell ourselves, I'll do it later. But here's the truth: later often becomes never. So, in today's episode, we'll talk about simple habits that kill laziness, how you can build them into your daily life, and how to turn your lazy moments into productive ones, all while practicing your English listening and shadowing skills. So, grab your earphones, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Let's start by understanding what laziness really is. Laziness is not always about being unwilling to work. Sometimes, it's about feeling overwhelmed. You might have too many things on your mind. You might not know where to start. Or maybe you're afraid of failing, so you avoid starting at all. That's not pure laziness. That's fear disguised as comfort. And here's a secret: you don't need to fight laziness with motivation. You fight it with habits. Because habits don't depend on how you feel, they depend on what you do repeatedly. The first habit that kills laziness is what I call the one small step rule. When you feel lazy or unmotivated, your brain sees a big task and says, oh no, this is too hard. So instead of telling yourself, I have to finish everything, tell yourself, I just need to take one small step. For example, if you don't feel like exercising, just say, I'll wear my workout shoes. That's it, one small step. Once you do that, your brain starts moving, and before you know it, you're already working out. Here's a short sentence you can shadow with me. Small steps lead to big progress. Repeat it again. Small steps lead to big progress. Remember, laziness hates movement, even small movement. The second habit is called the 5-minute rule. This is one of the most powerful tricks against procrastination. Tell yourself, I'll just do this task for 5 minutes. It can be writing, studying, cleaning, or replying to emails. Most of the time, once you start, you'll continue longer than 5 minutes, because starting is the hardest part. Here's something to repeat with me. Starting is the hardest part, but once I start, I win. One more time. Starting is the hardest part, but once I start, I win. So next time you feel lazy, don't plan to finish the task. Just plan to start it, for 5 minutes. Habit number 3. Create morning momentum. Most people lose their energy before the day even begins because they start the day without direction. They check their phone, scroll through social media, and instantly lose focus. So, here's what successful people do. They design their morning. You don't need a 2-hour fancy morning routine. Just do 3 simple things. Drink a glass of water. Make your bed. Do one small productive action, like journaling or stretching. That's it. These tiny actions build momentum. They give your brain a sense of victory early in the day. Repeat after me. A good morning builds a good day. A good day builds a good life. So, never underestimate the power of your first hour. Here's another powerful habit. Plan your day the night before. Before you go to sleep, take 5 minutes to write down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Why does this kill laziness? Because when you wake up, you already know what to do. You don't waste time deciding or thinking, you just start doing. Imagine waking up and saying, speaking head, I know what I'm doing today. That's clarity, and clarity destroys laziness. So, every night, plan 3 things. 1 important task. 1 routine task. 1 small self-care task. That's it. 3 actions that give your next day direction. Laziness often wins when we avoid discomfort. But every time you choose the easy option, you make laziness stronger. So, build the habit of doing something slightly difficult every day. It could be taking cold showers, reading instead of scrolling, or walking instead of using a vehicle. These small acts of discipline train your brain to handle resistance. Repeat this with me. Discipline feels hard now, but it makes life easy later. One more time. Discipline feels hard now, but it makes life easy later. Every time you choose discomfort, you kill a little bit of laziness inside you. Now, let's talk about your environment. Your surroundings affect your energy more than you realize. If your room is messy, your mind feels messy too. If your desk is full of distractions, your focus disappears. So, make it a habit to clean your space every day, even for 10 minutes. When your space is clean, your mind feels lighter, and your motivation increases naturally. Repeat after me. A clean space creates a clear mind. Again, a clean space creates a clear mind. So, before you start your day, fix your surroundings. It's the easiest motivation booster. Let's be honest. Our phones are the biggest reason for laziness. We open it for 1 minute, and suddenly, an hour is gone. So, build a habit of digital discipline. Keep your phone away while working. Turn off unnecessary notifications. And schedule no screen hours in your day. You'll be surprised how much time you gain, and how alive you feel. Repeat. I control my phone. My phone doesn't control me. You don't need to quit social media, just use it with purpose, not out of boredom. One reason people stay lazy is because they never reward themselves for small wins. You don't need a big success to feel proud. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Did you study for 20 minutes today? Great. Did you finish one small task? Awesome. Give yourself credit, because when your brain feels rewarded, it wants to do more. Say it with me. Progress is progress, no matter how small. That mindset keeps motivation alive, even on slow days. Here's something important. Sometimes laziness is not laziness, it's exhaustion. If you're always tired, your body and mind need rest, not guilt. So, rest when you need to, but don't quit. Take a nap, go for a walk, or just breathe deeply for a few minutes. Rest is not the enemy of productivity. Rest is the fuel for productivity. Repeat. I rest to recharge, not to escape. That's the difference between healthy rest and lazy escape. The final habit is about visualization. Every morning, take 1 minute to imagine your future self. The person who wakes up early, who takes action, who lives with purpose. See that version of you. Feel how proud and confident they are. Then, remind yourself, I'm becoming that person, starting today. Visualization gives your actions meaning. You're not just working, you're building your best self. Repeat. I'm becoming my best version, one day at a time. So, let's quickly recap the 10 habits that kill laziness. The 1 small step rule. The 5-minute rule. Morning momentum. Plan the night before. Train your mind for hard things. Declutter your space. Reduce digital distractions. Reward small wins. Rest. Don't quit. Visualize your future self. Remember, change doesn't happen in one day. It happens through consistent habits. Laziness fades when action becomes automatic. So today, choose just one habit from this list, and start small. Because once you start, momentum takes care of the rest. Final affirmation to repeat with me. I take action every day. I am not lazy, I am growing. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed it, share it with a friend who needs a little motivation today. And don't forget to subscribe for more English listening practice and self-improvement podcasts every week. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep speaking confidently.